action.
Oran, a 3-0 win today. The scoreline might suggest it was an easy game, but it was probably anything but that.
No, I think we knew coming here today it wouldn't be, quite simply based on the result on Tuesday night. And I think any team that gets beat 6, you have a fair idea what will go on in the changing room for the next 3 or 4 days, and you have a fair idea what team will step out onto the pitch on the Saturday. And it's generally one that has a point to prove, generally one that has had a huge amount of questions thrown at them, and they want to go out, and it generally brings a big energy. And for us, we saw that, I suppose, at big parts of the game and of the first half. And I'm sure Dean's scratching his head going, how can it be like that on Tuesday night and like that today? But the biggest credit I'll give our boys is we'd been well warned. We had a fair idea of what it had to look like. And what we needed to be today was really disciplined to ride that wave. I think Dungannon have 17 points this season. 1 point away from home and 16 points at home. And add that into the mix as well. We knew how tough it would be coming here today. So the big credit I'll give the boys is they were patient to a man, and at times, like a game of chess, we had to hold a certain area of the pitch in a certain territory and wait and be patient, and not get caught and not give them any injections or any big great hope more than anything else. And to a man, I thought today we were brilliant.
We seem to be speaking about him every week, and I know that's something you'll want to continue to do, but Matthew Sheville now, 50 goals and 95 appearances, that's some return. It's
super, and I'm not sure, I think the first should be his. I can't see how it wouldn't be. He's shot, it's on target, it's reaching the net, and as it gets there, I think the defender helps it over the line. But for me, Matthew's hit the shot, and the way that should work is it should be Matthew's goal, and it's been a brilliant return from him, to be fair. He's been outstanding, and for me, he'll only get better.
Conor McDermott obviously came off in the first half, precautionary, and any update on Conor McHenry?
Conor McHenry just waiting on again, has a sore knee just from the impact, or from the landing the other night. McDermott was carrying a wee niggle going into the game today. We were hoping that he would be alright, and to be fair to him, he's hardy. And he's played a lot of this season, like a lot of them, with a lot of niggles at times, and it's one of those you're expectant that it should be fine, but it flared up a wee bit, and again we're just not in a position where we can afford to take risks. We have a bit of depth there, thankfully, in the squad. Probably not in number, but in versatility, and Lyndon at the blink of an eye will jump out of midfield and go back to right back and do a sterling job there. Aaron Jarvis stepped in today like he left the team 2 or 3 weeks ago before illness, where he was going really well also. So brilliant for those guys, and it's so important that we have people that can do that.
And Cliftonville up next in the Irish Cup.
Yeah, we parked the league obviously for 14 days now, and we'll rest the bodies and we look forward to another one. I think every game we've played them a couple of times up there this season, once in the cup and once in the league, and they've been two big games, and I don't expect next Saturday to be any different. So we've good memories of the cup a few years ago. It's with every passing year it seems longer and longer, and you don't want it to be like that. The League Cup has been good, and we've had it 3 years in a row. I think the standard of the league now, and the opposition in the league, it's very, very hard. Very, very hard to reach finals and semis. So credit the boys from a League Cup point of view, but it's been too long probably from an Irish Cup point of view in my book, and it would be lovely to try and get into that final part of it again.
And finally, by the next time we speak to you, the transfer window will be closed. Do you expect any business either in or out?
I don't think so at this point in time. I think we're sitting at 21 players at this point in time. A couple of young lads on the bench today who've been doing well also. We're never big in number, but at the minute, the market out there is crazy, so I don't see there being a huge amount of movement.
Cheers, Oran.
Thank you.